Welcome back to WK Stars Basketball Weekly. I'm Dan Sheppard, and I'm sitting here once again with the coach of the Stars, Coach Daniel Potts. Coach, welcome back in.
Thank you very much. Glad to be here. Glad to be here.
Glad to see you, and we've only got wins to talk about this week.
I like talking about a couple wins here.
We won here at home in Hawes Gymnasium. Played a really good E-Town team. Yeah. And played really well, maybe in my opinion, one of the best games we've played all year.
Definitely.
Then Monday night, you travel over to Lindsey Wilson. You don't play quite as well, but it's on the road, a long drive.
Long haul.
And you still come away with the win, though.
Yeah. The E-Town game, I wanted to mix things up a little bit. They got us down there. We went in overtime with them. I think they got us by about 5 or 6 or so. And, looking at that film, I wanted to make them play faster. I was watching that film. I was like, well, we're going to do some different things as a team and try to make them play faster. I think that would that's not what they like to do. They're comfortable when they play in a half-court offense. Right. Elizabethtown is, and I noticed that we tweaked some things on our defenses and made them play faster, and it really worked out to our advantage. But also tweaking our defense made our offense better because it resulted in us playing faster. We played with more passion, more emotion, more intensity, more unselfishness. That's the most unselfishness we've played all year long. Yeah. We're making the extra passes. We're taking great shots. We played a really, really good ball game against Elizabethtown, and I expect that every game now. And then of course we went down to Columbia, Kentucky. I used to coach there 5 years ago, so come back to where it all got started. They gave me an opportunity down there to coach my first year, and that's why I'm here today, and I'm very thankful of that. But we went down there in a hostile environment down there. They had a lot of fans and everything like that, and but we came away with the win. We found a way to come together as a team and fight adversity and pull that W out.
All right, Coach. I guess we're going to talk about the Elizabethtown game when we come back. Stand by, don't adjust your sets. You're watching WK Stars Basketball Weekly. Welcome back to WK Stars Basketball Weekly. I am Dan Sheppard here sitting in with Coach Daniel Potts. Coach, Elizabethtown, they come in, like we said earlier, they're a really good team.
Oh,
and you
guys
played really well.
Yeah, we came off the gates hot too. We started the game off 7-0 run. And then he had to call timeout, and the very next play, we did our trap at half court. He had another timeout, and so he called 2 timeouts within a
minute and 13 seconds.
Yeah. So we played really well. We made them take tough shots like that, and then with the tough shots that they took, we tried to really push the ball on offense, and it led to a lot of easy buckets for us. That's one guy right there that really played well for us. Ben Durdle, he started off hot. I'd like for him to get another dimension in his game besides just shooting that 3. I'd rather him,
We seemed to have that earlier in the year. He would really drive hard to the goal. And
Yeah, he's kind of that's what I was talking about there. It's his second time out. He's kind of lost a little bit of his faith in his driving to the basket ability. So we'll have to get that back from him, work with him, different things. But there's a kid right there that keeps getting better and better. Emmanuel Abbage. I mean, I think I talk about him every week on this show. He just keeps getting better and better and better. They make a bucket. Good. One dribble push. Attack the basket. That's beautiful. That's beautiful.
Let's see that. I think we got to see that again.
We got to. That's beautiful. Great drive. Great push by Cam. Our four-man got the ball out. Zach got the ball out quick.
Spread the floor.
Spread the floor. Chase up the side there. One dribble. Then our man Emmanuel Abbage knocks it in, slams it in. That's a kid right there. Just getting. He's tough. Chase Clark can play, man. He can absolutely play with this 6'3" frame, and he's got a shot working for him now. Good ball handler. You know, earlier in the year we played him at that point guard spot, and I mean he played well at that point guard spot, but he's a lot more comfortable with playing that 2 guard spot. You know, when you're at that point guard spot, that takes a toll on your body throughout the game because you got the ball all the time and things of that nature. But he plays a lot more free at that 2 guard spot, and he does a daggone good job for us.
Yeah, I like him better over there. Plus, he shoots so well outside too.
Nice dish, good finish.
Killer Gonzalez in the game there, and I guess he stayed in foul trouble, but yet he still found ways to contribute to the game.
Sure did.
Just like that right there.
You know, he's one of those that, like I said, he's only been playing for us for, I guess, since January, but he's fit in right well with our kids. Our kids have took him in. He's even one of those kids that he starts our chants on the bench. He plays with passion and emotion every day, even in practice. He's going to be an outstanding one for us even next year.
Yeah, I'm excited to see him next year.
Yeah, he's going to be. He's tough. He's tough.
There's Ben with another 3.
Yeah, he was hot. He was on fire a little bit this game.
Yeah, I thought about adding some special effects when it went through the net there.
Great pass by him. He had about 3 or 4 assists this game where Jay Lee was on the run, and we'll see another one here in a few. And Jay Lee ran the floor real well, and B found him. I said we played really unselfish this ball game. It was great to see.
There's that drive we've been talking about.
Looked like it was over back a little bit right there.
Yeah, I think so.
Still got the push here. I want to find Cam a little bit quicker right there, Jay Lee. And that's good, another dish right there. Driving a dish right there by B. Abbage with the great finish. We've done really well against the press all year.
Yeah, they brought their press too. They tried to get you going up and down. Looks like that might have been their game plan, but.
It's a good find by Kev right there. Good shot by Pedro.
Big block there.
He's getting better. That's just I love practicing with that kid. I mean, he always wants to get better. Always in the gym.
Don, I know he can fill it up. I wish he would get, and he gets good looks a lot of times. It's just maybe his confidence just quiet in there. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, Don also shoots 92% from the free throw line. So I challenge him each and every day at practice to get to the bucket, and then that outside shot would develop. But Don can fill it up. He can play the great defense on the ball. He's a physical specimen. He's a good player for us.
The score's still within reach here at halftime. But
now he's just up 6 points.
Put the foot on the gas right here in this second half.
Yeah, I challenged them a little bit at halftime and see what they were made of. And wanted when we got our lead, I wanted to push it out. If we're up 10, be up 15. Don't be complacent. Don't settle for just being up. Double digits. Blow this thing out of the water. I think that's my exact words. We had 3 guys with 20 or more points, and Chase Clark right there at 21. Jermaine Lee does what he does. He had 21, and then E-Man had 20.
I'm glad you put this play in here, even with his dunk on there, because Zach sprints down to the other end of the floor and makes this great basket right here.
Yeah, I put that play on there for a couple of reasons. Usually, when a kid dunks the ball, and our kids are so young at that 18, 19-year-old age that they hang their head down and they don't play the next play. I mean, a dunk's still worth 2 points.
Right.
And I was proud of Zach right there, and our boys hanging in there after a big play from E-Town to not let our guard down and keep playing. We got an M1 result of it.
Mm-hmm.
Good job, Jay Lee, running the floor. As B finding him. That's what I was talking about earlier. Great job of Zach taking one right there. I think we was in our 3-2 zone right there. And
does such a great job taking that charge.
He does. He does a really good job taking that. Chase Clark should have been on point for the last about 2 or 3 weeks.
It seemed like a replay from the play he had a few times ago, but that was a different play.
He's played really well for us the last 2 or 3 weeks.
That's a tough shot by Jay Lee to have to spin all the way around.
Jay Lee's got great touch inside that paint. A lot of our plays go to him, obviously. But he's just got I want Don finishing that right there, though.
Yeah, he probably should have finished right there.
But, good unselfish play. I love this. I love that right there. Them two have been playing exceptionally well. Especially this game.
There too.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jay Lee could have easily shot that first one.
Yeah.
And gave it up. And he got a better shot because he passed it the first time.
They are working together again right there. Let's stay with it, Pedro.
Pedro, the big board. It was a tough shot he hit too right there.
He was up on him about 15 or so, and I challenged him. I told him, I said, guys, don't give an inch. Don't give an inch. You keep it on them, keep the pressure on them, keep taking great shots, keep playing together. We did that.
Certainly.
Just great find by E-Man right here. Great. Boy, threw that thing on a dime, boy. Whew.
We got shot so well from outside.
We did.
It really spread out their defense.
Yeah, we made their defense work. We shifted that ball from side to side and made their defense work and got our shots, Not rush shots, not challenge shots, but we got our shots. Just killed her with a great finish. I mean, he's a beast. He's about 6'5", man. And I heard one of the kids say the other day, he's like, Killer, you make me want to get in the gym and work out, He's such a...
They finally let him play here at the end of the game, too, and getting some cheap fouls.
It was good to see that and go from Cam right there. He's been struggling a little bit from beyond the arc, but he's done everything else so well. I mean, he's rebounded the ball well, pushed the ball well, he's got assists, not too many turnovers. Right. I mean, he's doing everything well. The ball's just not falling in the hole, but, that'll eventually come. I love this play. Love that play. Good unselfish play right there. I love it.
There he is. There's Kilder again.
He attacks the basket like a man, tell you that. That kid couldn't hold Jay Lee right there.
Especially when you got both of those guys out there. My goodness.
Yeah, they're tough. They're tough to beat.
Very similar.
I wish we could play them John Hayes and Shawnee about it, because we're playing our best basketball right now, obviously.
Yeah, absolutely.
Moving the ball from left to right, get a backdoor cut. Good ball fake. Kid's fundamental too. He's very fundamentally sound. Oh, always active. He got his hands.
The deflection leads to the steal. That was a great move right there. Couldn't finish though.
Yeah,
Look who gets the board and puts it on in there though.
Yeah, like I said, Kilder's going to be a great one for us. He keeps getting better and better each day as well. And even Kev right there. I mean, Kev can handle the ball for us.
Yeah,
a lot of people don't realize how good that kid can handle the ball. And we might try to fit him in a little bit next year at that guard spot, you know, because he handles it so well.
I realized it a few weeks ago when I saw him handling that tennis ball drill.
Yeah,
Like, he can really handle the ball pretty well.
He's a great kid too, great kid. We played exceptionally well this game. Proud of our kids. You know, they came out ready to play, and you know, they executed everything and, you know, did everything I asked and came out with a 26-point win. So proud of them.
Really, really a good win.
Exciting game to watch too.
Oh yeah,
very exciting
really
game
good.
to watch.
If you missed it, you can always go back and watch it at paducah2.org/basketball. It's still there, and we're going to have another game coming up for you. But before we get to that game, we're going to talk about the Lindsey Wilson game when we come back. You are watching WK Stars Basketball Weekly. Welcome back to WK Stars Basketball Weekly. I'm sitting in once again with Daniel Potts, the head coach of our West Kentucky Stars. Coach, travel over to Lindsey Wilson. It's a bit of a drive.
Yep.
Do you have to drive all the way out there as usual?
As usual. As usual. Yeah,
this guy does everything. He drives the bus. He gets the popcorn ready for you. It's amazing.
Yeah, great shot there by Zach right there. I knew this play would work from watching film earlier. Zach just hits a great shot right there. Start the game off. You know, I want to challenge our kids. You know, I think I said something to the means of, you know, after playing our very best, you know, how can we top that? How can we top that? And I want to challenge them, you know, to play even better.
Right.
And you know, we had a lot of distraction in this game on and off the court. But you know, our kids found a way. Of course, 3.5 hour trip, 3 hours and 45-minute trip, and
it's just hard to get your legs back after that trip. And you're on the road.
Right.
Everything's against you.
It is. It is.
There's part of
the crowd right there.
Yeah. Things happening off the court you're talking about. Nice feed right there by Pedro.
Pedro gave us a big lift in this ball game right here. A huge lift. He came ready to play, you know, off the bench when his number was called. He came in at that point guard spot and gave us a spark. We are, after we score, look at this hustle. That's why I put that in there, you know. That's you know, we're trying to, we even do drills like that in practice and getting on the floor and things like that.
Right.
And need to help a little quicker. Good help by Jay Lee. Then we push it. Great find. My God, he pushed Chase right there, didn't he?
Yeah, the guy calls an intentional foul and he doesn't.
They talked it over and said it wasn't intentional.
It sure looked intentional to me. Like, he didn't go for the ball at all. He just shoved him in the back.
Yeah, it was a great break right there.
It's a good NBA Jam play, I know, but I don't think it works in this league.
We got a box out right there. Got to get that ball out quicker too, B. Don can flat out shoot it. You know, we showed that one clip of him, I guess 2 or 3 weeks ago in that shooting drill that we done. That's a hard shooting drill. He can flat out shoot it. Great find in the middle. Great, just a great all-around ball right there.
Good
Get the ball
spacing.
quick. Found our guy in the middle there, Chase. It's that pressure I was talking about. We do a little everything right here that led to our break right here. Led to a finish.
Good drive.
Wouldn't make them play quick. We get out and run the floor. Talking about an athletic kid. Man, he's an athletic kid, man.
Seems like in this game, after you're playing so well in the previous game, it wasn't everybody all the time, but there would be one person out there that maybe wasn't given 100% on the play.
Yeah, and that's funny that you brought that up.
And not on, it wasn't the same person every play.
Right.
But that one person, when they don't give 100% on one play, that just leads to an easy basket or turnover.
It's funny because I said that exact at halftime. Said those exact words. We played comfortable.
I'm channeling you, Coach.
I think I told you and the guys at halftime. Good way of putting this is we played comfortable. We knew we were the better team, and we just played comfortable. We didn't play with, you know, the push to just nail them out of the water or win by 30. And you know that competitive streak in you. I mean, we kill each other in practice, Dan. We kill each other in practice, and they hate losing, and they don't. I mean, they want to kill each other. I mean, they literally do. And sometimes when we play, you know, teams maybe not as talented as us, we stoop down to their level and don't have the same intensity and fire like we do in practice. And I wish we'd get out of that, you know. But that's maturity, you know. You know, next year, if we do that next year with a lot of our sophomores, we'll be practicing when we get home. But you know, that comes with the maturity factor and things of that nature. But you know, basically all these guys are freshmen, but you know, here where it's mid-February, everybody's a sophomore now. You know, technically, they played sophomore minutes anyway.
Right. You had a 12-point lead here at halftime, pretty sizable lead, but you let them hang around and they get a pretty good lead for a while.
Yeah.
Lead most of the second half, it seemed like.
That's what I kept telling them. If you let them hang around, they get confidence. When they get confidence, the ball goes in the hole a little bit more, a little bit easier. And instead of putting them away, you know, we let them linger around and made a game out of it. And they played well now. I will say they hit some shots. Oh,
they've got some really good guard play.
Yeah, number 24 for Lindsey Wilson, I mean, that's the best I've ever seen that kid shoot. I think he had 27, 29 points on us. Hit about 7 threes.
And they had some shots maybe they don't normally make, too. But.
Sure. Swinging the ball around, attacking. Easy layup. Again, Pedro came off the bench and gave us a huge lift in this game. Great pass.
That was a great pass right there.
We didn't push the ball like we should have, like we did against E-Town. And I told them that, and I told them that, and I told them that we need to push it quicker, get our guards on the court quicker, run the floor, rim run with our fives, and well, we're fortunate to come away with the victory in this game, to be honest.
Yeah, it could have easily went the other way.
So let's push it. So we got to push even harder than that. That was great by Jay Lee, and I think that bucket right there actually tied the ball game at 62s or something like that.
Yeah, it was like, I don't know, where are we at in the game? About 10 minutes to go, 12, 10 minutes to go.
That kid right there just made them go up by 2, and then Pedro hits a huge shot right there and puts us up by 1.
And you were down, gosh, it was close to 10 points at one time.
Yeah, and our defense picked up. Probably the last about 7 minutes, our defense really picked up. And we started getting some turnovers, and and putting the ball in. We got to start getting easier buckets just like this right here.
That was a great drive. A little bit of a pass fake and take it on in. The defense never stopped him, so he just went on in.
Kid's got great footwork too. He's really got great footwork. Kilder Gonzalez right there from Venezuela. He's a good player. Good hands. Got beat off the dribble, but he's still active with it.
There's that pass fake again.
See, when he's in the open court on that drive, if you take it, I think somebody took a charge on him against this game.
It's the last time they do that, I bet.
Yeah, you don't see that too much anymore. After one person takes charge against Kilder Gonzalez, they'll think twice about doing that. Found one of our best mid-range shooters right there at the top of the key and nailed it home for us. That's a great move. Great move. We obviously you could tell these last about 6 or 7 minutes we were attacking the basket a lot more and getting a lot of easier layups and things of that nature and pushing the ball a lot harder. But our defense resulted in our offense, and you know that's what I've been preaching all year long to our guys. You know we can play defense with the best of them. We got to be there. We got to do it each and every single possession. And our kids are doing that now. So.
Well, in that game, we tended to struggle a little bit on defense.
We did.
I thought
we did.
But we're going to keep it right here, Coach.
Okay.
We're about out of time.
Okay.
You got Crowley's Ridge coming up tomorrow night here in Hawes Gymnasium. What's going to happen in that game?
Well, hopefully we're expecting a W. We're expecting a win. We're on like I think a 4-game winning streak right now, three or 4-game winning streak right now. We just want to keep this thing rolling for our tournament. We just want to keep getting better and better and until our tournament on the 27th, 28th, and have some push going into that, some leverage going into that. But you know, we're going to play up fast tomorrow. We're going to get after it on the defensive end, and hopefully some exciting plays will be happening tomorrow night.
Yeah, and that game's going to be on TV. We'll have that for you here, so hopefully we can get some nice highlights to show you.
That'd be great.
Show you next week. And then tell me a little bit about the Invitational you got coming up. Who's going to come in for that?
We got on February 27th and 28th, it's Friday and Saturday. We got Earl Clements coming in. We got Jefferson Community and Technical College from Louisville coming in.
Who beat you in a close game
earlier
this year.
Who beat us in a very close game by about 5 or 6 down there in Louisville. And then Elizabethtown, again, of course, they're all 3 great teams. So it's going to be a competitive tournament. You know, I'm excited about that tournament and excited about getting it on TV and getting everybody watching it involved. And it's going to be a great tournament. It's going to be a great competitive tournament.
All right, Coach, that's about all the time we've got for today. Thanks for sitting in once again with me.
Always enjoy it.
It's a fun time. It's going to be another fun time tomorrow night. We'll see you at Hawes Gymnasium at 7 o'clock. You have been watching WK Stars Basketball Weekly.